Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy. I'm going to be analyzing this viewer replay sent in by a viewer. Yes. This replay was sent in to me by Enzo, the Red Zerg player. In the bottom right hand corner here. This is a silver level replay. We will see, I will observe this game and point out what he can do to improve. And I'll say what the Protoss can do to improve, but I'm less helpful there. I'm gonna be focusing on the Zerg player since he's the one who sent it in, and since yeah. Anyways, starting off with the Protoss doing a one baser here. This is not very good. The map is pretty much made for two base. I mean, it's a really easy natural to hold with this ramp here. May as well forge fast expand. But that's okay. I guess it's not. He's just not comfortable expanding early, I guess. I don't know. Enzo here doing some good shit so far. Nothing incredibly boneheaded yet, you know. We'll have to wait though. The game's still young. Let's see. 14, building up 14, selecting that drone. Gonna have to do a pool. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I prefer to hatch first, but not everyone does. It's stylistic, I think. You have to, I don't know, it's kind of hard to hatch first if you're inexperienced, though. So it's good to start with the pool first opening if you're still at a low level like that. Okay, so he's probably gonna follow it up with a quick hatchery, maybe on 15. Maybe that's the drone there. Gonna do that. Yeah, right there. Quick 16 hatch this time. Yeah, he added another drone. Yeah, that's a good timing, I think. That's what most of the pros do. But most of the pros are stupid. I think the pros should 15 hatch, but they don't. Queen should get started right away. The more you delay the queen, the more you delay the inject. Therefore, the more you delay 4 extra larvas. I mean, I'd rather you delay these 2 larvas. You don't have to use those 2 larvas right away. You delay the 2 larvas a little bit. In order to make up for that, you get 4 larvas a lot quicker. But he got supply block here, so all that really doesn't matter. And yeah, so don't get supply blocked. It'll delay the queen. Delaying the queen is bad. You delay 4 larvas off your first inject. Okay, this drone getting in here. It's almost useless because of how early it is. Like, he's not going to have any tech up. I mean, it's only 4 minutes in the game. He's really not going to have anything going on yet. He saw the extra gas there, but he's probably going to have an extra gas anyway by now. Protoss adding the gateways, but still hasn't started the thing yet. So I don't know. Good saturation here. That's probably enough though. Like, I mean, any new drone should probably go over to the natural at this point, or else you'll get oversaturated, and the drones you make will be pretty much useless. You could start the queen as soon as you possibly can on the natural, so you can get the double injects going. Injects are really important. If you don't inject, you die. And this, you're delaying inject here. What are you doing? You fool. Inject. Please. You just lost. Wow. You lost the game. Goddamn. Never miss injects, because it's literally the most important part of Zerg is injects. So that's if you wanna practice any one thing, most likely want to try the injects. Practice the injects. Once you master the injects, you will leap ahead in skill as a Zerg player. And drone going out doing some stuff. What's he gonna do? He's gonna take a quick third. That's good because the Protoss is expanding. He is indeed expanding, and you want to stay 1 base ahead of the Protoss as much as possible. It's not possible to do it at all times, but you want to do it as much as possible. He is adding the Roach War, and that's a good idea, I think, too, because if he went for a 1 base opening, he's going to have the potential for aggressive play a lot earlier than if he went for Forge Fast Expand. If he went for Forge Fast Expand, getting a third without the Roach Warren is probably a better idea. But he didn't, so it's okay. Getting the Roach Warren is not the worst idea. You're going to have to defend versus some gateway pushes, I guess. Okay, as the Protoss establishes his natural. Let's see. Yeah, it's a good timing for the third. It's just drone a bit harder. Could be droning a bit harder. 12 drones. As I say that, he starts massing the drones. Yeah, and the gas is pretty delayed. Yeah, I don't really like getting 4 gases at once versus Protoss. I think maybe like at like 36 supply or so, getting 2 gases. And he added the Roach Horn long before he even started getting gases, so I mean, what's that gonna do, right? This spawn crawler's in a really awkward spot. I'd move it up to here or up to here. Goddamn. Them silver players. Double Stargate, really. Gah. Anyways. Yeah, so that's actually another benefit of having that third queen up early. You can start injecting the third right away. And get the extra larvas, get the extra drones. His natural is well saturated. It's a little oversaturated actually. His main could use some more drones. And obviously his third has no drones. 41 drones at this point in the game is kind of low. You can have a lot more by now. Yeah, really, like, yeah, and these drones, they're just running away. They're gonna go to the third, I guess, but they should probably be going. They should probably have been staying in the main, because with them, you're pretty much good, almost good for saturation. But without them, you just, I don't know. It's really lacking in drones right here. You need some more drones here. Yeah, here it's getting good, but you still need some more. Just use larvas as soon as they happen. Like, look at the money. Look at the money there. If you had used all the money, well, it just disappeared. What the fuck? 13 overlords. That's one way to get rid of your money, I guess. Overlords are essential if you're going Master Roach, though. Like, it's not. That's not as bad as it looks. 13 overlords. I mean, sure, it's really overkill, but the roaches do take up 2 supply per unit and like 2 supply per larva, so they're gonna fill up supply like so much faster than Zerglings or drones would. So if you start massing roaches, you do gotta start like over compensating with overlords. Pretty much, it's better to overcompensate than to get supply block like for 10 years and delay your max. Getting the Hydra Den. Apparently he's psychic and sees all that. Let's see, but he actually doesn't. He does not have any idea that the Stargates are there. So Hydras are kind of blind, because more commonly at this level they'll go for Colossus right away, which will just melt the Hydras. So it's not really a good idea to blind Hydra in this game here. Let's see, yeah. Okay, but he is preparing for that. He's getting the Spire. That's good. What's going on? Yeah, okay. It's like there's really not enough drones here, or here. Yeah, you should have like 20 more drones by now. Yeah, these were unnecessary. If he scouted a little better, he would have seen the Protoss expanding, and he would have seen hardly any army. So he would have known that this many units is definitely not needed. So he could have just had 20 more drones, like 10 more drones here, 20 more drones. Like, yeah, I mean, you really got to scout a little bit better. Like, just send a ling every couple minutes, like you're doing now. Just to, like, if you send it up there, yeah, look at that army. You can totally take that army if it attacks you. You could like absolutely demolish that army. So adding more units, no, that's just, why would you do that? you'll just completely wreck that army right now. And you don't need to completely wreck an army right when it moves out of the base. Like these 12 drones, they could have been 20 drones like 5 minutes ago. It's like it's a lot. It would be a lot more useful. It's gonna help a ton more than the extra like 15 roaches you got are gonna, or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, this main is just ridiculously low on drones. Like you see like one drone mining 5, like there's 5 patches and 1 drone for each patch. Well, I mean there's 8 patches and there's only 5 drones mining. That's what I meant. The natural has been good all game. The third is finally starting to get good. And then, okay, here's trying to get a 4th. But still your main is looking undersaturated. You should have a lot more drones. Drones would, yeah, just in general, drones come before army. Because once you get the drones, you can get a bigger army later. It's definitely worth it. Just scout a little bit better. Scout to see that you're safe, and then you can drone up a lot more than you did this game. Let's see, this is gonna be close actually. Nah, looks like the voids will take care of this and take care of this. But that's a lot of roaches. It could. Yeah, if you went in, if every roach was firing, the nexus would be down no problem. And if you didn't do this, you could have totally taken out the nexus. And there's like 3/4 of the roaches aren't even doing anything right there. So it's gonna be really close. Like really close. Like, okay then. 36 health. Yeah, if you would have just stutter stepped a little bit towards the nexus and had like more roaches firing at once, you would have totally raped the nexus before the void race could kill you. And you're still on a really low drone count for this point in the game. Your main is still undersaturated by quite a bit. Okay, void ray is gonna go over, kill the hatchery. You could pick up the hatchery if he spots it. Unless you had your hydras over there. But I'm not blaming you for that. It's impossible to have seen that coming, really. But this is an outlying base, so putting defenses here is not a bad idea. Now you're droning. Now you're droning 16 drones. And look how fast. Wow, that's actually really fast. They are +1, that's why. That was ridiculously fast. But that's a ton of hydras. Holy shit, that's a lot of hydras. 30 hydras, 28 hydras. That's way, like, a lot of hydras. 2-2 on the way, good. That's good. Could have been a little earlier. Air weapons level 2 about to finish. This is really unconventional. Mass void ray. And then he's gonna get more robos. And he has the fleet beacon ready for whatever purpose. What was the fleet beacon for? I don't get it. What's it? He's not getting a mothership or anything. Yeah. So try to kill the ones that you can with your hydras. That's good. Random suddenly charge lots. Not gonna kill shit though. Kills like 2 or 3 hydras. That's good long distance mining, but you can obviously you can afford a hatchery. I mean, if you have this much money, I'd just put hatcheries everywhere. Like, put hatcheries in every base. It doesn't even matter if you lose them. You have so much, tons of money. You may as well aggressively expand. That's a good choice, going to Cybercore. Now he can only warp in zealots. That's all he can do. This game is pretty much over, obviously. But yeah, I like the hive timing. Like, the hive is going to finish like in time so that you can get your upgrades. That's good. Quite good. Good defense here too. Very nice, nicely done. Except, yeah, drone earlier and drone hard and drone early. That's pretty much it. Like, that's the basis of the problem there. It could have been a lot more one-sided if you droned a bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's only 4 drones mining minerals here, and there was only 5 drones for like 20 minutes, or the game's only 20 minutes, but there was like only 5 drones mining there for like a good 10 minutes. Like, your man just lasted forever longer than it needed to. Yeah, there wasn't enough drones in overall. And you have a ton of money, so you may as well have expanded here, here, here. You did expand there, so like here, here, here. Even, maybe even here or something. Like, just expand wherever you can. If you could like take out these rocks and expand here or here. It's just really useful. It can never be not useful. If you have the money sitting around, what are you going to spend it on, really? Like, nothing. You can't really... You don't have enough larvas to spend on anything. You could get macro hatchets to get additional larvas, or you can just try expanding aggressively everywhere around the map. Because you can't take out everything. Like, if you expand here and here, like if you expand on opposite corners of the map versus Protoss, he's not going to be able to take out both your expansions. Like... And if he's way over here killing this, you can run in with your army and kill this. And like, he takes forever to get back because he's Protoss and he moves slow and shit. Like, that's just one way to deal with your minerals. Yeah, okay. What else? Yeah, that's the main issue, is that you droned eventually, but you got to drone early because due to your lack of scouting, you had to make units in order to be safe. But if you had scouted that he had just a small army, and like just that he was expanding, and if he's expanding, he's not going to really attack you with a huge army or whatever. Like, his army is going to be less powerful than if he wasn't expanding. So you can get away with more drones. As Zerg, you want to delay the units as much as possible so you can... I don't know. It's just because you gotta you gotta do a sacrifice of drones if you want to make units, because all those larvas could have been drones, and your economy would have been 10 times better. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Nick Murphy. If you want to send in replays from me, like send in your own replays and you want me to analyze them, give you tips or whatever, then send them in to nickyboy909@hotmail.com. If you want, say in the email whether you want me to just cast it or to actually analyze it and give you pointers on where you can improve, because there's a big difference in styles there. Like, you know what I mean. Okay, well, yeah, I'm Nick Murphy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.